Control. It is the quiet force that drives human behavior. We crave it. We chase it. We fight to keep it. Every relationship, every system, and every struggle in history has been a story about control. But what is control, really? Is it the ability to command others, or the discipline to command ourselves? In this episode, we explore the psychology of control, how it shapes our lives, how it's used to manipulate, and how mastering it can set you free. The need for control. The human brain is built for prediction. It wants to know what comes next, to anticipate danger, to avoid uncertainty. Control gives the illusion of safety. When life feels predictable, we feel secure. When things spin out of control, anxiety rises. That's why people fear change, why they cling to routines, and why letting go often feels impossible. But control is an illusion. The truth is, we control far less than we think. The weather, other people, the future, none of it truly belongs to us. What we can control, however, is our response. And that is where real power begins. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We cannot control what happens, only how we respond to it." It is a simple sentence, but it divides the powerless from the powerful. The dark side of control. Where there is control, there is also manipulation. In dark psychology, control becomes a weapon. It is used to dominate, to deceive, and to break others into submission. The narcissist controls through charm. The manipulator controls through guilt. The leader controls through fear. In every case, control is about imbalance. One person holding the emotional, psychological, or social power over another. The most dangerous form of control is the invisible kind, the one that doesn't feel like control at all. When someone convinces you that their will is your choice, they no longer need chains. They have your mind. To resist manipulation, you must understand its structure. Control always follows the same pattern: create fear, offer safety, demand obedience. The moment you stop reacting to fear, the structure collapses. The illusion of external control. Many people spend their lives trying to control things outside themselves: money, status, relationships, reputation. But the more they try, the less peace they have. External control is temporary. Internal control is lasting. When your emotions depend on what happens around you, you will always be at the mercy of circumstance. But when your emotions depend on what happens within you, no one can take your power away. True control is not about domination. It is about direction, guiding your thoughts, emotions, and reactions toward purpose. Path to self-mastery. The greatest leaders, thinkers, and warriors understood this truth. Control begins inward. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet wrote in his journal about mastering his temper and ego. Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated samurai, spoke of the battle within the mind before the battle on the field. Even Sun Tzu taught that victory depends on discipline, not strength. To master control, practice 3 principles. Awareness. Recognize when emotions begin to lead. The moment you notice the pull, you regain choice. Detachment. Learn to step back from the chaos. Control is not about forcing outcomes. It's about guiding your focus. Purpose. When your actions serve a greater vision, distractions lose their grip. A person with purpose cannot be easily controlled. Self-mastery is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming unshakable. Control is power, but not the kind most people chase. It is not found in the domination of others, but in the mastery of the self. You will never control every storm, every person, or every moment, but you can control how you sail through them. And in that choice lies freedom. True control is quiet. It doesn't shout, it doesn't threaten, and it doesn't seek attention. It simply acts with clarity, calm, and strength.